Hi there, and welcome to this short video about multiplying two numbers, one with 2 digits, one with 3 digits. So, here's a typical sort of question that we're going to be looking at. Now, before I start going through this example, I'm just going to talk about some things that you're going to need to be able to do. So, if you're trying to do something like 70 times 400, I just want to talk about how you might do that, because that's going to be a crucial element of the larger process that we're going to attempt shortly. So, if I want to do 7 times 400, sometimes it can be easier to write down what 7 times 4 is, which is 28. Now, if I know that, then 7 times 40 is just 10 times bigger. 7 times 400 is 10 times bigger than that answer. And 70 times 400 is 10 times bigger than that previous answer. So if you have something like this, don't just try and write down the first thing that comes to your head. Think it through carefully, maybe lay your process like this. So let's go back to this problem here. Now, one of the ways that I like to do these questions that I think has a large amount of success with many students is using the system which is as follows. So I've got my grid set up now, and I'm going to write in this number and split it into units, tens, hundreds. If we had thousands, obviously you'd have another column as well. So 400, 20 and 5. So I split this number so that I've just got units, tens, hundreds. This one I'm going to split up in a similar way, 50 and 7. So units, tens. Now, all we're doing now is we're filling in these boxes here with the answers to 50 times 400, 50 times 20, 50 times 5, and so on. And then we'll add all of these numbers in here. I'm going to use a different colour to make it stand out the calculations I'm doing. So let's start with the simplest one. So this box here is 7 times 5, which is 35. 7 times 20 is 140. 7 times 400, well, this is why I was showing you in the early part of this video how to do that. 7 times 400, well, 7 times 4 is 28, 7 times 40 is 280, so 7 times 400 is 2,800. Right, so let's go to this row then. So 50 times 5 is 250. Now we've got 50 times 20, so let's take this carefully, maybe even do some calculations here. Well, 5 times 2 equals 10, so 50 times 2 equals 100, so 50 times 20 is 1,000. So this here is 1,000. And this one here, again, just take your time, 5 times 4 equals 20, so 50 times 4 is 200, 50 times 40 must be 2,000, so 50 times 400 is 20,000. Okay, so I've done the calculations there, and now all we need to do is find the sum of all of these parts. Okay, so I'm going to use a different colour again just to make it clear that we're doing a slightly different part of the problem now. So all I'm going to do is find out the sum of these. Now, you can do this in any way you want, but one way that can be quite useful is to just add up either the rows or the columns. I'm going to add up the columns here. So I've got 22,800. I've got 1,140. And then I've got 285. Now, again, just got to add these up, so I could just set these to one side, 22800. When we're adding these sorts of numbers, obviously it's really important that we line up the columns. So 0, 4, 1, 1, and 285. And we're adding all of these together. So that's 5, 12, carry the 1. I tend to put my carryover at the bottom there. 8 add 1, add 2 is 11, add this 1 is 12, 2 add 1 is 4, and 2. So the answer to this is 2, 4, 2, 2, 5. So that's pretty much what you do. So I'll just finish the video with this example, and I'll leave that for you to try, and then I'll put the final answer on for you to check. So I'm not going to talk you through this one, but I'll show you the working out that you can do. So have a go at doing that one yourself. So there you go, there's the answer to that problem with the working shown. Okay, hope this has helped you. See you again.